Hello everybody, it's Lucas Mackintosh here, and I'm back with some more Parasite Eve 2 for the PlayStation 1. I'm going to carry on exactly where I left off last time, which was in the mist parking lot. In the last video, I successfully defeated a golem number 9, who was the first boss of the game. Made my way back to Mist headquarters. My superiors give me another mission, so I have to go into the desert, the Mojave Desert. I do apologise if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. I don't know whether it's the Mojave or Mojave, so apologies if there are any Americans watching this. I'm really unsure how to pronounce it. I totally mean no disrespect. Right, okay, I just had to sort of get my bearings. Now, I brought a rifle from Jodie in the last video, so I think I'm ready to go now. So, unfortunately, in order to leave, you have to go this way, and then you need to get Pierce at kind of an angle in order to get him to do anything. There we go. So I'm definitely ready to go. I should mention that all my weapons have been replaced by health items that I picked up in the Acropolis, which is really annoying. I really wanted to use that submachine gun in Dryfield, but unfortunately we can't. And I'm just quickly skipping that car scene because my disc tends to glitch out at this point and freeze. So by doing that, hopefully it'll speed up the disc. Yeah, and it forces it to load up the next part of the game. So yeah, my disc 1 is a little bit damaged. But anyway, we see Aya, I should say, arrive in a beautiful canary yellow car, and she's been dispatched to Dryfield, where there's been a case of NMCs. So here we go. Okay, having a look around, we got some petrol pumps, so it looks like a small little motel, small little town, shops and things, and it doesn't seem to be anybody around, to be honest. It kind of looks deserted. I should mention that the reason I brought the rifle is because the enemies are going to be a little bit tougher at this point, so buying the rifle is probably the best thing to do. I have tried the shotgun, and I'll be honest with you, the shotgun is useless in this game. Yes, it's powerful, but the type of shotguns I had would only let you use 3 shots at a time, and then the enemy would always get an advantage. Alright, so I'm just going to save the game here, just in case anything goes wrong. I don't think I'm going to die at this point, but you never know, anything could happen, or my disc glitch out. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's run around. Hope you guys are all having a nice day or evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm going to crack on with this now. See, this is what happens. You hear a noise. And look at that. It's a desert chaser. This is one of the most annoying NMCs out there. These buggers will charge you, literally. So you need to move out of the way. There you go. So yes, I always get gored by those creatures. They're really hard to avoid. Item obtained. I've got 9mm bullets, so we'll take that. Great, not too shabby. And we're going to check out Motel Room 1. Now I should mention that Dryfield is an area that we will be returning to again and again throughout the game. Mainly to stock up on weapons. And to see Mr. Douglas as well, who the NMCs that may have may still be here or may still be around. So I have to check all the rooms. I have to check this area thoroughly. As I said, I'm going to be rinsing the same areas again and again throughout this Let's Play because I want to get Aya as strong as possible. Nobody home, but I think there's something in Motel Room 2. Yeah, there's NMCs. So yeah, I'm going to fight them. Oh, come on. Boom, there you go. Nice, so I've dealt with them. Nothing there, but yeah, the monsters just keep respawning in the same areas over and over again. Also guys, on my other channel, Lucas Mackintosh'S Retro Game Room, you will find a review of this game and Alone in the Dark, so I posted that up a few days ago, so you're very welcome to check that out if you want to. I might just put a link in this video actually when I upload it, so you guys can just check it out if you want to. Now I think room 3 and room 4 are locked, but I'll just check them anyway. Let's see what's going on there. Yeah, so those rooms are locked for now. I don't know if I think I get the key for that a bit later on. I get a master key which can open all the doors, but we don't get it just yet. So yeah, we'll be spending a bit of time in Dryfield. I do apologise if it does get a little bit boring, but this is just unfortunately the nature of the game. It's one of those games, it's an RPG / survival horror game, so there are going to be incidents where I will be doing a lot of grinding, but it's necessary in order to make AS stronger. Right, I'm going to pop in the toilet. Okay. Right, oh, it's another woman. So let's see what's going on here. Oh my god, she's turned into another one of those creatures. Amazing. So we actually encountered this in the cafe in the Acropolis Tower. There was a woman who turned into a creature. Apparently these creatures can actually mimic human form, which is really strange. But there we are. That's why you kind of want the rifle, because as I said, the enemies get a little bit tougher. I should also mention that although the other weapons are cool and maybe a little bit more effective than most, I've been able to get by in this game with just the rifle. I find it's my perfect weapon. You know, obviously you can buy rifle ammo and stuff and keep it going, but it's a very effective weapon. So if you're kind of new to this game and you're just worried about what type of weapon to use, I do recommend the rifle. And you can literally get through the whole game with it. I think, well, almost the whole game anyway. I mean, I've managed to get to literally, I think, just on the last 2 bosses where I didn't find the rifle that effective. So it will get you through most of the game anyway, put it that way. Right, now up here, I'm not sure if the doors are locked or what's going on here. I think they're locked. Yeah, but I just thought I'd check. The attic's locked as well, and so room number 6 is where Aya will get to stay a little bit later on when she meets Mr. Douglas, who gives her the key. So there's not really a lot I can do here at this point. So we're going to go through the gate. As I said, I will be trying to get the best ending for this game. If I don't, it's no big deal, because I'm just kind of having a fun let's play of this game. And I figured since I'd reviewed it, then I might as well play it through. So kind of, you know, I could have just used the same footage again and done a voiceover and been lazy, but I thought, no, you know, I want to do another video where it's actual, you know, live commentary, because it's a lot more exciting. You know, I always enjoy doing live stuff because you just never know what's going to happen. And sometimes I'll fluff my lines, so I'll have to, you know, not that I've got a script, but sometimes I'll say something and I'll be like, oh, I wish I'd never said that, and I'll start again. So it does get highly annoying. These bats are also highly annoying because there's just loads of them and they don't seem to quit, and they just keep coming. So poor Aya, I should say. I keep calling her Aya for some reason. I don't know why. It's a really bad habit. I'm sure her name's Aya Bria. There we go. So I got rid of the bats. And I've got a keychain. Now, most of the items in this game I never use. You know, I don't really tend to stick to a lot of items. I only stick to a few things. So as I said, there's a dark well Oh god. So we will be heading down there. Not yet, thankfully, but at some point. Yes, this is Douglas's scrapyard apparently. So we're gonna Mr. Douglas's scrapyard, I should say. Right. I can't do it. I need to turn the power on. There's a little puzzle I need to do here. I need to turn this car around, up and around, and then back again. It's very annoying. I remember as a kid struggling with it so much. So let me just go over here. What was that noise? Is someone on the other side? Or something? Oh god. So what we can do is we can pull the circuit breaker on. And this I can't even say it. This gives power to this panel here, I should say. Again, I always struggle with my words for some reason. Right, but anyway, this puzzle involves us picking up this car, turning it around and putting it down, and then opening a little gate, and then I have to put the car back. It's very annoying. So yeah, it confused me a lot, this puzzle, when I was younger. I just did not know what to do, and I was stuck on it for 20 minutes wondering what the hell am I supposed to do. It is kind of an annoying puzzle, but well, this game's kind of full of puzzles, which I think is one thing that I don't really like about this game, is that it's very puzzle heavy, and a lot of the puzzles I just don't really want to do, if I'm honest. So I will be using a walkthrough at most points just for the puzzles. I mean, I've no problem getting through the game. The bosses and everything else I know pretty well. So yeah, you kind of have to move the car to unlock this shutter here. You're probably thinking, why can't I get through at the moment? Because again, I'm blocked by the car, so I have to go all the way back out. Back here, and I need to reverse, put the car back in its original position. So up, turn, down. Yeah, and I hope I can convince you guys that this game is pretty good, because I know a lot of people, before doing my review, I did some research, and a lot of people just not really too keen on this game. A lot of people say it's average. There are a few fans of this game, but I found the whole consensus was this is just, oh, it's just another average game. But, you know, I think this game has got a lot of hidden depths, to me anyway. I do find that the more you play it, the more it kind of opens up, but you've got to kind of invest a lot of time. It's like anything, I suppose. Like a really long film that you think's not going to be interesting. You've got to invest the time in it for it to, you know, to really get what's going on, I guess, because there is a lot of plot in this game. There, I've opened the shutter, so let's see what's behind it. Hold on. Who's there? What are you doing in my garage? Oh my god. So yeah, I'm not going to read out the text completely and do that, so I'm going to leave it on screen. I'm not going to press start or anything. So you guys, if you want to follow the plot, then feel free to pause it if you need to and read what's kind of happening. Yeah, so it seems like A has got in over her head now, and she's got to show this bloke her Miss badge. A top secret agency, we hunt these creatures, yeah. So I'm just going to have a sip of water, guys, because my throat is very dry today. Oh, I do apologise. Yeah, so essentially, yeah, this guy tells A that the place is crawling with these NMCs. They're everywhere, and just like in the Acropolis, they kind of respawn. So I'm going to be grinding this area pretty often to get rid of the creatures and to level A up as much as I can. It's time for my rounds. He's just not bothered. He's like, yeah, it's time for my rounds. Whatever. I've got traps set all over town. You must be tired from your drive. Go ahead and use motel. And this is where he gives her motel room key number 6. So that opens that room specifically. So she can actually go up there and save a game and have a rest. Name's Douglas. I run the scrapyard. Aya Bria, pleased to meet you. Aya, her? Sounds familiar. So yeah, Dryfield is kind of... I think Dryfield and the shelter, which we'll get to later on, those are the only 2 areas that Aya spends a lot of time in. Now unfortunately I can't go through that door, which would be nice at the moment, because Douglas won't let us. The motel's not that way. That leads to Mr. Douglas's trailer, where you can buy weapons, but we can't do that yet, unfortunately, which is really frustrating. But anyway, we must soldier on, and we must go back this way. I'm going to check this well again. I've got a bad feeling. No. Okay. I've really got to make sure that no creatures have kind of respawned, because that's what happens in this game. It's like if you just do something like a particular scene and go through an FMV, then sort of creatures can respawn. It's just the way that it is. Very annoying, but I've just got to make sure that nothing's come back. So it's always best to check. And you also, one reason you want to do it obviously is for bounty points, which is your currency in this game. So obviously the more creatures you kill, the more bounty points you can actually get. So that's pretty awesome. Let me just check motel room number 1. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Alright. So I've just got to check my my bullets. Oh, I've got more than enough rifle bullets as well. So that's pretty good. So I'm doing alright. Yeah, see? Creatures respawned. See that? I just got gored. That's what happens in this game. Right, I've had enough of this. I'm going to pyrokinesis their butts. Come on, pal. There you go. Sometimes you can actually get them to bang into the wall, which is great. They knock themselves out. So, but those creatures, I just cannot get on with them a lot of the time. Right, and you know what I need to be doing? I need to get my parasite energies up, because I've just realised I've not done that yet. I've not done it, and it's frustrating, and I need to revive them. And I remember now, last time I just didn't bother. For whatever reason, I was going to use the book. The manual actually recommends, my guide, my walkthrough I should say, recommends that you use antibody and energy shot on the first boss, and I never did. I defeated him. It was a struggle, but I still defeated him. So it wasn't a big deal, but it would have been a little bit easier had I have done that. But I just forgot. I just got so into the game. I think because I've been playing so much Parasite Eve 2, and I played it to the point where I'd actually got all my energies up, and my sort of playthrough I did for my review, I just thought, you know, I was just still in that mode where I thought I'd actually revived everything, but I hadn't. Right, so I'm going to heal myself now. This is why you want to kind of revive these energies, because it will give Aya, I should say, a bit more of an advantage. I just keep calling her Aya for some reason. Her name's Aya. Oh, and what a surprise. We've got creatures up here as well. So let's see if we can defeat them. I need to move out of the way. Oh, get lost. I'm going to heal myself. I think one thing as well about this game is basically when you choose a certain parasite energy to use, so say I've just healed, right, I've chosen to do that. When you go into your menu again, it stays on that one, which I guess is kind of handy but also annoying because, you know, if you can accidentally choose the wrong one. So if I went to go for parasite energy and I'm not there and I'm on healing, it can be pretty annoying. So I'm just going to heal myself again. Now I've got my hotel room key number 6, so let's pop in there. Let's see what's going down, basically. Yeah, I think there's something in here I can get. An ampoule. 9mm bullets as well. We'll take it. We'll take all the bullets. Oh, I've got a maximum capacity, so that's alright. So any items you can actually leave there if you need to. There's a phone there, so let's use the phone. Exterminate any remaining NMCs and try to find out what they're doing there. Right, okay. Okay, so let's save it in the room. Nice.